Happy Tuesday, everyone. Come in, have a seat, and we are going to get started in just a couple of moments. Do me a favor, hit the like button, okay, like and subscribe, and give me about a minute or so, and we are going to get started. All right. All right. We are here together. Listen, sometimes, you know, um, sometimes you just have to get to the energetic heart of things. And that is what we're going to do today. All right, let us get into it. Let us get into it. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing well. I'm doing good. It rained. It rained in San Jose last night for like the first time in months, and I was so very excited about that. And I was so very excited about that. Okay. All right. And I have to pull this all the way up. I have to pull this all the way up. Goodness gracious. Let me pull this up because my computer is on a platform. Okay. Yeah, my laptop is on a platform. And, you know, the platform be platforming. So, and this is about to be the end of StreamYard. StreamYard is so weird. But anywho, let's get it started. Let's get this started. Let's let some sun in here so we can have some light. Yes, 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 yes. All right. We are here. And, like I said, sometimes you just have to get the energetic information behind things, right? People say things, people lie, people make up stories. Um, the words may lie, the words may not be true, um, but the energy does not lie. Okay. And there's been a lot going on YouTube these past um couple of weeks. But again, sometimes content creators make themselves the content. And while it is unfortunate, what we are going to do is we are definitely going to get into it. And if you are not familiar with what or who I'm talking about, that is okay. Come join in, read the chat, see what's going on, and maybe you'll be able to ascertain the subject matter. So let's get started. For those of you who are new here, you can ask a question and I will read on your question, but it's going to be only if you put a purple heart or a purple crystal ball next to your question. Okay. This is so that I can differentiate your question from whatever is going on in the chat. Okay. So, who would like to have the first question? Who would like to have the first question? Oh, well, thank you so much with that. Okay, listen, y'all are out here. Y'all are out here. Attitude and Tylenol says, "Hey, family, just want to say that I genuinely love this community. Q has helped me so much. And I don't know if she ever realizes so much. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Like for real, that makes me feel good because I try to share information. I try to share information from the spirit world, because, whatever you want to call me, witch, spiritual worker, hoodoo, heathen, whatever you want to call me, I'm direct and I'm honest with you all. And I share things with you all that I know work. And I know that because a lot of things that I share with you all are things that I do in my daily life myself. So, it really makes me feel good. This channel has always been about the information, esoteric information, astrological information, energetic information that can help people, especially Black women, because we all know that the world hates women and Black women are part of that, right? So I just want to see all my ladies get their money, be safe and secure, right? And live their best lives. Okay, using this esoteric, spiritual, witchy information to move obstacles and get done what you need done so that you can have and live your best life for you and your family, right? So that's my only reason for doing this. I also share the esoteric tea, what's really going on, okay? That everything is not what it seems, right? I share that with you all too, right? So thank you so much for the attitude and Tylenol. I really, really, really appreciate that. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so the first question is, and listen, don't be out here being messy. Okay, don't be out here being messy. Okay, don't be out here being messy. But the first question is from our good sis Attitude and Tylenol, and she asks, okay, I'm just answering the questions. I'm not sharing any of my opinions or thoughts. I am here answering the question. So the energetics of what we all receive is from the people in the chat asking questions. And this is the first question. Okay, this is the first question. Is WD lying about not wanting to hunch DB? See, it is Tuesday. Tuesday is ruled by Mars. Okay. And Mars is the energetic phallus of the zodiac. Uh huh. Remember, Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Today is Tuesday. Uh-huh. Today is Tuesday. So, and Mars is in Scorpio. Okay, the planet Mars is in the zodiac sign of Scorpio astrologically, baby. So, yeah, some of y'all focused on hunching. Some of y'all focused on hunching. But we gonna see what spirit got to say. Okay, this isn't me. This is not me. This is not me. Let's see what spirit got to say. Remember, if you see a card reversed, it's upright for me. If you see a card that is upright for you, it's reversed for me. Okay, got it. Good. Okay. We starting to get into it. We're starting to get into it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay now. Okay. Okay. Not y'all talking about we hunching. I can't with y'all. I cannot with y'all right now. Okay, so listen. Money, relationship, and we got another woman here. We got another woman here. We got another woman here. Hey everybody. We got another woman here. Who is this? Who is this? Okay, who is this? This is a woman that was pregnant or is pregnant. Who is, come on, baby, now tell me who is. Ooh, ooh. Okay, so I'm getting the energetics of this right now. Oh, I got the, oh yes, baby. Oh yes, baby. Okay. So listen. This is an energetic tale of money. This is an energetic tale of money. Money. See, what had happened was, and this is spirit. This is not me. Q is not inputting anything into this. See, what had happened was energetically, okay, there was some talk of some money. Money was part of the conversation. Money exchanged hands. Money was part of it. Okay, we got these two money cards right here. And it was a significant enough amount of money. This wasn't like $5 or nothing like that. This could have been hundreds to thousands of dollars. Okay, so money was part of the equation. Money was part of the equation. Okay, we got this Ace of Pentacles right here. Money was part of this equation. And baby, somebody was a little upset. Somebody was a little upset that the hunching didn't go down. Okay, somebody was a little upset that the hunching didn't go down. Somebody was upset that the hunching didn't go down. It was kind of like, so you want to do this or not? What's the next move going to be? There was some interest in hunching. There was some interest in hunching, but something happened to where there was like a fight or somebody got irritated. Okay. So yeah, I see this money here. This was money. Money was involved. Okay. We got these money cards right here. Money was involved. Okay. And it was just like, so what you gonna do? You want to get down or not? And then it ended up being no. It ended up being no. Okay. It ended up being no. Okay. It ended up being no. Okay. It ended up being no. But there were some thoughts about hunching. There was some thoughts about hunching, but something happened. Somebody did something to where it went from a yes to a no. So I don't know if that answers your question. I'm just going by what I see right here. Okay, I'm just going by what I'm seeing right here. Okay. Um, you know, not PYT3 say witches over bitches. Listen. No witches over bitches. But listen, all I can see is money was involved. Okay, I don't know. Money was involved, and there was, there was, okay. So what you gonna do next? There was like, what you gonna do next? Like, is it gonna be yes? Is it gonna be no? This was some type of relationship. Okay, I'm not saying that this was like a fiance relationship, but this relationship was significant enough. Okay. It was significant enough to where hunching was on the table, but something happened. Something happened. Somebody said or did something, and then hunching was no longer on the table. Okay. Hunching was no longer on the table. So, mm, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, the next question is from Sleepy B, and Sleepy B asks, okay, what the hell is going on with this woman? So let's see what's going on. Let's see if Spirit want to tell it. Okay, let's see if Spirit want to tell it. Like I said, this isn't me. I'm going by what I'm going by what I see here. Everybody say hello to Nyla. Our good sis Nyla is in the building. Throw some blue hearts in the chat for Nyla. Nyla Boo is here, honey. Nyla Boo is here, honey. Okay, so Nyla, we're only on question number 2. And baby Spirit said there was a possibility that there was some hunching going on. There was a possibility that the hunching was on the table, but something happened and then the hunching was taken off the table. Okay. So, that ain't mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're here at our next question. Question number 2 is what the hell is going on? Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. Okay, and we're gonna see repeatedly which things are okay. We're gonna see the energetics that keeps coming up when we see repeated cards. So we're just getting into this. We're just getting into this. Okay. We have the Magician in reverse. We have Strength. We have 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh snap. I see people in it. I see people in the chat. So yeah. Magician. Okay. And these are 2 major arcana cards here. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so let me tell y'all what's going on. Let me tell y'all what's going on. So we're gonna have to break this down. We're going to have to break this down. So, what is going on with this woman? This is someone that has lost control. Okay? This is someone that has lost control. This is someone that wants to be in control. This is also someone that thinks that they are the smartest person in the room. Okay? We have the Magician. See, it's upright for you, it's reversed for me. We have this person right here. This is the Magician. This is someone who plans. This is someone who would know what they are doing. This is someone that thinks they have control. This is reversed. Okay, this is reversed. This is someone that has lost control. This is someone that cannot get the necessary things going right in their life. Okay. Someone that has lost control, someone that can't get done what they need to get done. They want to move forward, but they can't move forward. Energetically, they're being blocked. Okay. Energetically, they're being blocked. Also, this is someone that says that they are strong, that says that they are strong, and says that they are using all of their available tools to them. But baby, they are energetically fighting because energetically they're not supposed to be doing things that they're doing. Okay. Then I don't know who this is. This is also partially a money issue. This is also partially a money issue. I don't know who this man is. Whoever this man is, if he owe you money, then go get your money. If someone, whoever this man is, okay, there is money. There's a money issue here. There's a money issue here. So I don't know if she's mad that she's not getting the money that she needs, that she wants, that she desires, money that's owed to her, but there's also a money issue here too. So what's going on? This is a person that thinks that they are the smartest person in the room, but they are not. They wish they had control. They have lost control. Okay. Energetically, they have lost control and they're not seeing that part of the reason why things aren't going forward for them, why things aren't manifesting for them is because they're energetically in the wrong shit. Attitude and Tylenol. Please go to the wall. Because Attitude and Tylenol said we didn't need spirit to tell us that any nigga that wear color contacts lost control a long time ago. Listen, I didn't say it. Attitude and Tylenol did. So please, Nyla, if you're here, please escort Attitude and Tylenol to the wall. Okay. But yeah, this is what this is. Lost control and energetically can't move forward. Baby, you're supposed to spiritually cleanse and you're supposed to do some road opener and stuff. But sometimes you just gotta leave shit alone. Sometimes you just gotta leave shit alone because when people keep doing things that they're not supposed to be doing, when they keep chasing things that they're not supposed to chase, you're not going to move forward. Okay. You're supposed to mind the spirit, uh, the spiritual energy that pays you. And baby, whatever it is that you're doing, it's not working. Okay. This is why you have lost control. Okay. This is why um this is why things are quote unquote spiraling for her because baby this is make no mistake about it. This is an energetic spiral. This is an energetic spiral. And claiming that you have control when you're clearly not exercising self-control, we can see the unself control. Okay, we can see the non-self control. Okay, amen. 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 Okay, Flora says, I love your work. I don't know what to call it because I have two sides of family with two different views on the spiritual girl. Only your view only on it is what matters. Okay. Okay. Yes, we manifesting out here. Okay. So that was the question. That was the question. Mm-hmm. Aaliyah TV has the next question and she says, will the ex-hubby do an interview? Interesting. 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 Will the ex-hubby do an interview? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Dimples Wimples go to the wall. Dimples Wimples asks, what's wrong with these geriatric humpers? Listen, from what I hear, I'm not sure. From what I hear, she's not too much older than me. I'm 42. But listen, I can't tell you. Listen, I love a good hunch just like the next person. Okay, I can't wait to meet my husband next week. Okay, I'm flying out to where hubby gonna be, and I can't wait to get my hunch on myself. Okay, because we all love a good hunch. Okay, the good hunch that puts you to sleep. Right, y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me get my charge cord for my laptop. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The good hunch that puts you to sleep. The good hunch, where you just like, okay, well, let me take a shower and then go to sleep. I'm talking about that good hunch. I can't wait to hunch next week. Okay. Okay. But will the man do an interview? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know who this man is. I wouldn't know why. Mm, okay. Okay. I don't see him doing an interview because I feel like there was something serious that happened in the past, either from her or between them. I don't see him doing an interview. Something serious happened. Something serious that I don't know if it's like paperwork or a lawsuit or restraining order or cease and desist. Okay. Shout out to the word cease and desist because those are the two words of today. Amen. So I don't see him doing an interview. I don't see it. I don't see it. Y'all in this damn hunching. I need for y'all to Not saying I will walk to Georgia to get hunched on. What? What? Okay. So let me remember to put a question, not put a question mark, put a purple crystal ball or a purple heart next to your question so I can see it in the chat. Not pay for pleasure. Not pay for pleasure. Listen, I didn't say the devil. I ain't say it was prostitution. I ain't say it was prostitution. I'm just saying it was some type of money involved. Okay. Some type of money involved. Okay, some type of money involved. Um, we're not talking about prostitution now. We ain't talking about prostitution. Hey, JMM. Hey. Uh, okay. So this is a question. I see by my boo here. She asks, what is her real issue with me? We gonna see what Spirit has to say about it. We gonna see. Okay. So we're starting to see repeating energy. We got the Hierophant in reverse. Spirit, tell me what this one right here means. Not y'all talking about she jealous. Okay, so we have 3 major arcana cards here. Okay, the sun kind of went behind a cloud. It's supposed to be storming today, but I don't see no storm outside. It stormed yesterday though. It was so good. Listen. Listen. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. Energetically, she is upset that she has to work harder. She is upset that she has to work harder and that she is not in control the way she thinks that she is in control. Okay, because what Nyla has, okay, every time one of them talk about Nyla, it's, oh, your channels are going down. Oh, you're going to have to go get a real job. Oh, this, that, and the third. It's not Nyla's channels. It's Nyla. Okay. Nyla said it last night. Nyla is the vibe. Okay. You cannot take, you cannot steal, you cannot swap with someone that has been given something. Okay. Okay. She is upset energetically. Okay. That she can't do what Nyla can do. Okay. Things are not moving forward the way she thought things were going to move forward for her. But like I said in answering the previous question, okay, what is for you is for you. You cannot, energetically, you're supposed to pay attention to the energy that pays you. Okay. Okay. This is, she has to work so hard. She has to work so hard, and to her, it's not fair. But listen, it's not about fair, it's about favor. And some people are just not favored for certain things. Listen, I'm not tall. I'm 5'1.5". Okay. It's kind of like, I see conversations all the time. I see conversations all the time online where there are taller women, and the taller women are asking the shorter women not to choose the tall men. Baby, the tall men are choosing us shorties. We're not putting pew pews to their head telling them to choose us. The taller men are choosing the shorties. How do I know? Because Mr. Hoodoo is a tall man. He is 6'5". Okay. And I had to tell one of them, like, listen, the tall men like us. Okay. What is for you is going to be for you. Baby, this ain't it. You cannot schmooze, copy, intellectual property, steal. You cannot take what isn't yours to have. Nyla is the vibe. Okay. Yes, she's pretty. Yes, she has a man that loves her. Yes, she is a happy grandmother. But you can't take that away from her no matter how hard that you plot or scheme or wish bad. You can't. What's for her is for her, and what is for you is for you. So you need to figure out what's for you. Once you figure out what's for you, things will flow to you with ease. Okay? Stop being in opposition with whatever is at yours. With whatever is yours. That's the problem. Yeah, she out here working too hard for something that's not hers. Jealousy. Yes. 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 Hey girl. Hey girl, but yeah. So what's wrong? What's wrong? And then I don't know who it is. I kind of feel like there's also a I feel like there's also anger as far as some type of relationship in the past, right? See, what people fail to realize is that over the past, what, 5 years, where there has been this quote unquote gender war online, okay? Some of y'all didn't went to go munch on coochie, okay, over there with the bonobos. Some of y'all went to other races of men. Some of y'all decide to be celibate and live your best life, being the rich auntie. See, another thing is, whoever this man was, old boyfriend, old husband, whoever this man was, this was back in ye younger days. I don't know if this was the one that she really wanted. He didn't want her either. It didn't go the way that she wanted either. So not only being upset at Nyla because her man is her man and is for her, okay? But for whatever reason it didn't work out between you and him, and you can't be mad at Nyla about that. You cannot be mad at Nyla about that, okay? What is for you is for you, okay? But you need to start paying attention to the energy that pays you. Stop chasing what's not yours. Stop chasing what's not yours. Like I said, she wants the control that she thinks that she has. It's not there. It's not there. And trying to all the different, it's not there. It's not there. You're supposed to figure out what's for you. Okay? Because if something was meant for you, you would have it. This is what people don't understand. If it was meant for you, you would have it. It would come to you with ease. Okay? You would not be struggle busing on something that you were meant to have. Okay? Okay, so amen. So that's it right there. Nyla, I hope you got that. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go to the wall. Listen, I hate to see people suffer as well, but sometimes we got to figure out what are we doing or what are we not doing that has us in such a predicament. If you keep doing the same things over and over and over and it doesn't change, baby, it's not working. You're supposed to give it up. You're supposed to give it up. Okay? Not D-Dub talking about you enjoy a nice hazel contact on occasion. Listen. Hey girl. Okay, yeah, so listen. Listen. Muffin says, have you wondered why DB sent Nyla that email? Do you think he was trying to get... Listen, I am not in their business. Whatever relationship, partnership, friendship that he has with Nyla, it's none of my business. Do I wonder? No. I don't wonder. Okay, I don't wonder. Listen, I pay attention to what's mine. Okay, that's their relationship. He sent it to her for whatever reason. He told her. He told her about it. So, that's their relationship. It's not for me to, The next question is from Barry Muffin. Barry Muffin says, did Dennis enjoy? Okay, now let me just say, this is not me. I'm not saying that there are any naked pictures anywhere. I'm not saying that at all. I am just answering the question. I'm just answering the question. I don't know what's out there. I don't know what's out there. Frankly, I don't want to know what's out there. Okay. I'm worried about me and my little fupa that I got when I sit down. Because when I sit down, I got a little fupa. When I stand up, she good. I was just showing Nyla and Fuzzy yesterday my picture when I went out to this party last weekend. And I had a good time, but I was wearing my crop top and my skirt, so my stomach was out. So like I said, when I'm standing up, she good. She good, right? So I ain't worried about such a thing, but I'm just gonna answer the question because it was asked. Okay, allegedly. Allegedly. Um, how do I say this? How do I say this? Um, how do I let me Ooh, I don't even know if I want to say this. I don't even know if I want to say. I don't know if I want to say this. How can I say this? I don't even know if I want to answer that because that's saying a lot. I don't even know if I want to answer that. Um, not okay. Type it in the chat. Listen. From what I'm looking at here, okay. From what I'm looking at here, um, from what I'm looking at here. Okay, let me try and because now it's cloudy, so I ain't getting as much light. From what I see here, there may have been some enjoyment. If you know what you're looking at, if you know what you're looking at when you look at this, there may have been some enjoyment. Allegedly, maybe because I don't know anything about no pictures. I don't know nothing about no naked bodies. I don't know nothing. I am simply answering the questions being asked of me. So, if you know what you're looking at when you see this, mm-hmm. How can I say this? Sometimes people enjoy things by themselves, right? Um, sometimes people enjoy things by themselves, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Sometimes people enjoy things by themselves, okay? Sometimes people enjoy things by themselves. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. It's giving I work alone. Sometimes people self hunch. Sometimes people self hunch, right? Sometimes people self hunch. Uh-huh. Yes, yes, yes. Sometimes people self hunch, if you know what I'm saying. Uh-huh. Sometimes people self hunch. And there's nothing wrong with self hunching, right? There's nothing wrong with self hunching. Are you good, girl? Okay, so Nyla asked, is she obsessed with Sylvia? Somebody said attitude and Tylenol told me to stop moving my hand like that. Yo, I can barely get through this. Let me drink my water from my Pisces cup. Just a sip, honey. Just a sip. Sometimes people so much. I can't with y'all right now. All y'all go to the wall because y'all got me. Y'all remember that Clarence song? I be stroking. Stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west, and I stroke it to the woman that I love the best. Ooh, be stroking. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me do this question. Is she obsessed? I'm sorry. I am screaming on the inside right now. Right. Oh Jesus. Oh God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, there. Okay, now answering this question, getting back to it, y'all. Getting back to it, y'all. Listen, my face is flustered right now. My face, I am blushing right now. You know, like when the blood rushes to your face and you can feel like your cheeks getting hot. Listen, I am screaming on the inside right now. Okay, so listen, there is something going on here. There is something going on here. We're on the question right now. Is she obsessed with Sylvia? The devil card has come out. Okay. The devil card has come out. So, the devil card. Let me see because interesting. Interesting. Okay. There is something going on here. Okay. There's something going on here. Like seriously, there's something going on here. Um it's not necessarily obsession. It's not obsession. It's not necessarily obsession. Obsession is part of it. But the thing about it is that the obsession, the focus is because spirit is telling me. Spirit is telling me that Sylvia ended whatever relationship, friendship that they had. Okay? Like I'm being serious right now. Spirit is saying that Sylvia ended whatever relationship, friendship, whatever it is that they had. She can't get past that. She can't get past that. Okay. She is she realizes that she is on the outside. Okay. She realizes that she's on the outside. She doesn't have any support from quote unquote people in as far as the recent commotion over the past couple weeks. She realized this a while ago that she is on the outside. But the thing about it that set her off is that Sylvia is the one that ended that friendship, that relationship, that let's work together. And she can't get over that. Okay. Like how some people, like how some men can get over it when a woman ends a relationship and they spiral out of control. This is that same energy. She cannot get over the fact that Sylvia was the one who cut ties. Excuse me. In her mind, she is, in her mind, she can't get over that. In her mind, she can't get over that. Because she also saw Sylvia being content at one point. Okay? She also saw it. She thought that I'm just gonna come out and say it. She thinks she's better than Sylvia. So because she thinks that she's better with Sylvia, because she thinks that she's better than Sylvia, she can't get over the fact that Sylvia is the one who ended whatever it was when they were whatever, going to the salon or whatever it was. She can't get over the fact that Sylvia, who has been the brunt of content before, ended that partnership relationship with her, and that she is on the outside of things looking in. Okay. She can get over that. And that's energetically what it is. It's energetically what it is. Okay. Oh my God, Journey with Corinne. She says, I can't stay, but I love you, friend. Hey, Coterie. Oh my goodness. Let me get down here and see. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my boo. And I was thinking about you too. Thank you so much, Corinne. Love you, girl. Love you too, friend. Shout out to Journey with Corinne. That's my girl right there. That's my girl right there. So, that's what that is. That is what that is. She she can't get over it. She can't get over the fact that, you know, she can't get over the fact that she ended it. That Sylvia ended it. She can't get over the fact of that. That's what she does. She makes 5 million streams about Sylvia. Okay. Um, yeah. The next question is from Attitude Thailand. She asked us, does she secretly do magic? She said, I feel like she attempts it because she brings it up frequently. Let me tell you all something. And I'm gonna say this. Let me tell you all something. There are many, many, many people who say that they are a Christian that be out here doing that work. I'm not saying that she does. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying in general. Okay. Okay. But let's see what Spirit got to say about it. Let's see what Spirit got to say about it. Okay. Let me see what this is right here because this is Loki. This is Loki Mother Skunks right here. Okay. This is Loki. Okay. Does she quote unquote do magic like say I would do magic? No. And this is based on tarot. This isn't my opinion. I'm just going with what I'm looking at right here. Okay. So something happened in her childhood, something happened in her past. Okay. Something happened in her childhood, something happened in her past. And I kind of feel like either she knows someone or knew someone who did some type of magic, and it didn't work out. But this is what I would say. I would say that allegedly, I'm just looking at the cards here. I'm saying that allegedly, how do I say this? How do I say this? Trying to think how do I say this? I I I think she has tried before. I think she has tried before and it didn't work out. I kind of feel like she has attempted some type of money work and it didn't work out for her. And I feel like energetically, I can only tell you all the information and the energetics that I'm receiving. I feel like she's jealous of people who do magic and can get money with it. Okay? I'm just giving you the energetics of what I feel. I feel like she has seen it before in her past, in her childhood. She's not afraid of it. She's not afraid of it. I think she's curious about it. And I think that she maybe has tried before as it pertains to some money magic and it didn't work out. Um and it didn't work out for her. I feel like I feel like I feel like and just energetically this is a person that's jealous of things that other people do. things that other people can accomplish just overall. I feel like that just energetically is just what I'm feeling. I feel like she has tried like once before and it didn't work out for her. Like I really feel like she did like some money magic before, or she tried to, attempted to, and it didn't work out for her. And listen, let me be straight up. Sometimes money magic is some of the hardest magic to pull off because people don't understand that with money magic, it's a relationship. Money itself is a spirit. Okay. Money ebbs and flows, right? People like to see money as just this hard financial thing like a gold brick. Money is an energy. It's a spirit. It ebbs and it flows and it responds to people who understand that when you give it, you are going to get it back. Okay? I feel like she's tried some money magic before and it didn't work out for her. And I feel like she is upset or jealous about people, especially women, who can do the money magic and who are living good because they got the coins. Okay. So, um, so yeah, that's what I really, really, really feel it because, like I said, people don't money magic is like cursing someone, hexing someone. That's easy to do. A lot of times people will curse and hex themselves if they believe that they have been cursed and hexed, right? But money magic, and to make money with money magic, you have to know what you're doing, okay? I feel like just energetically, again, I feel like this is a person that is mad at various people that has various things. And I feel like she's mad at various women for the things that various women have, right? Relationships, partners that loves them, um, money, luxury, and ease, right? And I feel like she covers it up with Christianity, right? But in reality, envy is there. Okay. Listen, there's always going to be another woman that's prettier. There's always going to be another woman that has more money than you. There's always going to be someone that has a good relationship, a good family, all these different things. And I feel like, um, a lot of her energetics is she sees what other people have and don't understand that what's for them is for them. But I feel like she honestly tried. Um, I feel like she honestly tried and it didn't work out for her. So, okay. So, let me get to the next question. The next question is from Starry Eyed, and she asks, "Does she use her Christianity as a grift?" Okay, that's a good question. Yeah, a lot of people, I tell you all the time, a lot of people come to magic for the first time when they're angry and they want to curse someone, um, when they're trying to do love magic, and when they're trying to do money magic. Those are the three reasons that people first come to magic. Okay. And as you evolve, as you grow, right, and you realize the energetics of the relationship that you will have with your spirits, with magic that's meant for you, you don't even be worried about things anymore, right? Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Baby, baby, baby. Hey, CS. Hey, girl. See, there is a lot going on. And that means y'all just saw me shuffle these cards, and we're having some of these same cards come out. So we've had the Tower card twice. We've had Six of Cups twice. We've had those male energy cards twice. Okay, so now we're starting to get into the energetics of this person. Okay, here it is again. This man right here. The King of Wands. This is like the third time this card has come up. Okay, listen, listen. Something I would take a guess. I would take a guess and I would say that something possibly happened to this woman when she was a child. And whatever happened to her when she was a child, it left an energetic imprint on her that she cannot get past. Something may have happened to this woman when she was a child, okay? And whatever it was, it really made the person who she is today, okay? Okay, because I don't know if there wasn't enough love there, if there wasn't enough community there when she was something happened to this child, something happened to this woman going by these cars when she was a child, and that really was the fork in the road that brought us the person that we see today. Okay. Um I feel like not necessarily that it's a grift. I feel like it's what she has. Does that make sense? Sometimes the only thing that people have are the things that they can hold on to, the things that won't quote unquote leave them because and I'm getting information right now. This person is lonely. This person is lonely. This is a person that's lonely. This is a person that doesn't have community outside of YouTube. Okay? This is someone that is lonely. This is someone that doesn't have community. This is someone that, you know, and I'm not making fun of her at all. This is someone that wishes she had romantic companionship. This is someone that is upset at other people's lives because her life isn't like their lives. But I feel like whatever this event was as a childhood, this is the person that we have today. Okay. I feel like something fractured, something, she energetically, she just, the only thing that she can hold on to is something that can't leave her. And that is the Christianity. So it's not necessarily that it's a grift. Okay. But people really, really hold on to the fact that Christianity says that Jesus will not leave them. So when that is the only thing that you have, you hold on to it. It becomes a mantra. It becomes your whole personality because there is nothing else left in the life that gives them pleasure, that gives them joy. Okay. So imagine no community. Okay. Like this is deep. This is deep. It's kind of like, have you ever heard no, and I'm gonna tell you a story from my high school, right? There was a girl in my high school. She intentionally got pregnant and had a baby. Someone asked her, about her situation. It wasn't me. Someone asked her, and she said, I love my baby because I know my baby will love me. That baby was all that she had to love. She didn't have community. She didn't have like a good upbringing at home. She got pregnant and had a baby because the only thing that she would have to love is that baby. This person we're talking about on this stream, the only thing that she can really cling to is the Christianity because the Christian religion says that God loves her. This is what she has to hold on to energetically. She doesn't have the success, she doesn't have the fame, she doesn't have the community, she doesn't have romantic partnerships, she doesn't have many friendships, okay? And she uses the Christianity as a tool to get her through, not necessarily for the religion. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Something happened. I'm looking at the cards in front of me. Something happened when she was a girl that it changed. I don't know what it was, but that is what she has. That's why she holds on to it. Okay. That is why she holds on to it and clings to it. Okay. Because, whether we like it or not, Sylvia has a friend in Sonia. Sylvia has a friend in Sonia. Sylvia has more community than she does. Sylvia has more of a community and people who love her than she does. And since Sylvia is supposed to quote unquote be the person who's a scammer, the person who does all this, the person who's all that, this is also part of why she's so zeroed in. Crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The next question is from Aaliyah, and she asks, "Does she really believe that Sylvia scammed that man?" Nyla, go to the wall. Somebody take Nyla to the wall. Somebody take Nyla over to the wall. Okay, so this is the next question we're going to look at. Does she really believe it? Nyla, go to the wall. Nyla gonna say, why does she abuse filters and wear those weird contacts? Nyla, go to the wall. Go to the wall, ma'am. This is interesting right here. Not the frog picked. Here we are, this damn man again. Whoever this man is, this is like the 4th time we've seen this King of Wands. This is like the 4th time we've seen it. Whoever this man is, girl, I hope if he did something to you, I hope he apologized, because baby, this man's energetics is all up in your shit. Child. Not free Nyla. Not free Nyla. Listen. Yeah, she does. She does. She really does believe that. She does believe that. But she believes it, but listen, I don't know. I'm not here to be in anybody's pockets. I'm not here to count anybody's money. I'm not. There are some financial issues or some financial energetics that she has to deal with. She does believe. She does believe it. She really does believe it. Uh-huh. But what's worse is she I don't know how do I say this. She believes that, or energetically she doesn't feel like Sylvia deserves any money, if that makes sense. You have to understand that she looks at people involved as her direct competition. Okay. Yes, she does believe that Sylvia scammed Dana J. She does believe that. But part of the issue is she doesn't feel like Sylvia should have anything. Like Sylvia shouldn't have any money, or Sylvia shouldn't. And listen, I'm not in nobody's YouTube money or pockets or anything like that. Q has money. Okay. Q has money. I love looking at my portfolio. Okay, I can't wait till we buy this land that we plan on buying, right? Q loves looking at her portfolio, right? At the same time, it's like she feels like Sylvia doesn't deserve anything. She feels like it's almost like if she tears her down, that she's not gonna get anything. Does that make sense? Uh, does that make sense? Like, yes, she believes she scammed her, but she almost feels like Sylvia doesn't deserve anything. Like she's not supposed to have anything. Right? Again, unfortunately, energetically, she's looking at all these different people in the space on YouTube as competition. She won't say it, but she does. Okay. The alleged copying of Mammy Mountain, the alleged copying of Going to the Wall, the alleged copying of We Be Kin Now. That was Nyla's, we in a relationship. The admittance of um she had liked Bougie's thumbnails. So she said she admired Bougie's thumbnails and she wasn't copying Nyla's thumbnails. She was liking Bougie's like all these different things are she is in secret competition with people and people are not in competition with her, but she really feels like Sylvia doesn't deserve anything. She really feels like Sylvia doesn't deserve anything. So, okay, the next question is from Isis. Okay, Isis, after I read your question, you're going to go to the wall. Okay, you are going to go to the wall. Isis asks if she had the funds to get the eye surgery, would she, ma'am, go to the wall. Hey, Fuzzy. I hope y'all save me some oxtails over at this wall. Okay, save me some oxtails. Okay, and some festival or Johnny cake if somebody cooking. I just need a few oxtails and some festival. Okay, I know festival is Jamaican thing. The St. Croix version is Johnny cake. Please save me some oxtails and some festival or Johnny cake, please. Okay. I like oxtails too. Okay, I like oxtails too. I ain't had none since last year. And I need some real bad. No, she wouldn't. But she'd get body work done. She would get some body work done. She would absolutely get some body work done. And listen, I need to stop playing myself and just go on and get a breast reduction myself. But like I said, I'm not at war with my little fupa. My little fupa, she cute. Okay. I ain't never had no flat stomach and I never will. Okay. Because my uterus tips to the front. Okay. So it's just gonna be there. But no, she would not get the eyes. She would get the body surgery. And she would get the body surgery, not for herself, but for the male gaze in an attempt to get married. Okay. Amen. Amen. That's what she would do. Okay. The next question is from Isis again. The next question is from Isis again. No, that's the same one. Same one. Okay. My bad. It's not from Isis. Okay. Let me see, y'all. I'm going through the comments. Going through the comments. Y'all said stop moving my hand like that. We talked about the self-hunching. We talked about the self-hunching. Mm-hmm. We talked about the self-hunching. Let me see. What the rest of these questions at? Y'all are so silly. Y'all are some silly. Not saying she do magic the same as Derek Jackson wife. Listen, that's another nutcase right there. Oh, attitude and Tylenol. Thank you for being a member of 17 months. She said 17 months down and a lifetime to go. Thank you so much, boo. Okay. The next question is for my good sis girl I lied. She asks, what is the energy behind her job loss? Okay. Okay. What's the energy behind her job loss? Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, baby. Child. It was a mess. It was a mess. Uh-huh. It was I feel like there was some type of I feel like there was some static at work. I feel like there was some static. There was some static among some people at work. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Listen, I don't know who didn't like her, who did something to her. I don't feel like this was I don't feel like this was I don't feel like this was a layoff. Like I don't feel like this was a layoff. I feel like this was I don't want to say self-inflicted, but I kind of feel like there was some static at work between maybe her and one or two other people, and I feel like she lost that battle. I feel like she lost that battle. Um, Dimples Wimples go to the wall. Um, go to the wall. Yeah, I feel like I feel like there was some static between her and one to two people at this job place, and she lost the battle, and she lost the battle. I feel like she thought that she was going to not be in the right, but that her points like when the situation came up with HR, she thought that it was going to mean something, and no. I feel like this was some static. I feel like this was an argument. I feel like this was some friction at the workplace, and she lost the battle. I feel like she lost the battle. Well, I mean, yeah. I feel like she lost that battle. I don't know who she got into it with, if she did at all, but what I'm looking at, there was some static between her and one to two other people at the workplace, and the workplace was like, okay, well, goodbye. So yes. Okay, so the next question is from Sleepy B, and she asks, "Is she's gonna keep trying to sabotage other content creators even though it's not working?" That's a good question. That is a good question, y'all. Listen, everything is not for everyone. And I know that, society tells us you can be whatever it is you want to be, and that is true to an extent. Some things are not meant for you based on based on your birth chart. Some people don't understand that. Oh, Q, you're talking crazy. You're talking at astrology. Listen, people who succeed at the things that they succeed at, I'm talking about like true success, true talented people. It is meant for them. It is part of their natal promise of the birth chart. Okay. Case in point, Kendrick Lamar. Good Kendrick Lamar, bad Kendrick Lamar. He has some he has some placements in Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the planet of writing, lyrics. Okay, it's a social planet. Kendrick Lamar has what did he win? Was it a whatever prize it was that he won for his album or albums? That is part of Kendrick Lamar's natal promise. Okay? The wordplay, like I said, whether you like him or not, it was part of it. Okay, it's part of his natal promise. Everything ain't for you, but what is for you is for you. And you have to fulfill your natal promise. And everyone's natal promise is not like other people's natal promise. Okay, if it's not meant for you, it's just not going to be meant for you. Okay, is she gonna try and sabotage? Let's see. Fuzzy said her people are telling her they don't want this content and she's stuck on stupid. I mean, listen, everybody has a choice to make on what type of content that they do. And, she has to decide whether she's going to listen to what her people tell her or not. It's her channel to do with as she pleases. But, baby, some things are not for you, and that is okay. See, the problem is too many people want what other people have. You're supposed to mind your own energetic business. Okay, whatever it is that you're supposed to do, that's what you're supposed to go do. Okay, it is part of my natal promise to be doing this here, right here. The tarot, the astrology, the esoterics is literally part of my natal promise. I'm supposed to be doing this shit. Okay, I'm supposed to be doing it. Mind the astrological energetics that you're supposed to be minding. Will she try to again? Yeah, she will. She will. Allegedly. I mean, the choice is always hers. The choice is hers. The choice is hers, but I think that she's starting to realize that it's not as quote unquote easy as she thinks, right? Um, oh yeah, she will try. Hmm. But the way that she'll try to do it is through other people, content creator relationships. That's how she will try to do it. See, uh, and I'm just saying things that just roll off. I'm getting a lot of information right now. So what Spirit is saying that she realizes that she can't come at people one on one. So the best way to sabotage other people is through their relationships with other people. Okay. It is easier to sabotage relationships between other people than go after someone directly one on one. Everything is allegedly. This is a tarot reading. All readings are for entertainment purposes only. But okay, remember how, if you remember the Marvel movies, Captain America Civil War, if you remember Captain America Civil War, understand that. And that's it. Okay? That's it. The same way that the guy figured out that he can get Captain America and Iron Man fighting against each other and tearing things down from the inside, right? Rather than attacking directly one on one. This is the answer to this question. She has figured out getting people to fuss back and forth. To fuss back and forth. This is a sabotage, not directly one on one. This is a sabotage against all the players to get them to beef. Um, to get them to beef like that. Hmm. Yeah. So it just really, I don't know what her next move is gonna be. But it won't be successful either. It won't be successful either because she's doing this to try and prop herself up. Okay. She needs this to feel good. She needs this to feel good. Okay. She's probably watching. Maybe she's watching. Maybe she's not watching. But the way that remember, she's gonna cling to the Christianity because it's what she has. Watch the clinging. Mark my word. Watch the cling to Christianity. Oh, I'm not doing it because I am a humble and faithful servant, and I do what God tells me to do. Baby, that's grasping for straws. Okay, because it's the only thing that she has. Okay, okay, amen. Okay. I don't know what her zodiac sign is. I don't know when her birthday is. Um, I don't know. So um, yeah, but that's what that is. That's what that is. That is exactly what that is. Okay, this is what I sent Nyla to the wall for. Nyla asked, why does she abuse filters and wear those weird contacts? So, like I said, Nyla went to the wall. She went to the wall, but we're gonna let her off the wall so we can answer this question. Nyla girl. Okay. So, uh that's Nyla go to the wall, boo. I'm gonna meet you over at the wall. Because I have said some things myself. Y'all know I can get real out of pocket. So I'm gonna meet you over the wall later, girl, and we can have some oxygen. Okay, let's answer this question. Let's see. Let's see, baby. Oh my. So it is Taco Tuesday. Listen, I ate chips and guacamole earlier today. It was good. I had some chips and guac. It was really good. I had some baked chicken too. Listen, listen. I don't, I have never seen a person like this before, with energetics like this before, because it's kind of like, it's energetics kind of like, one, too old for this, but two, too old for this, but it's in a way like it's not paying off, right? Keep doing things that are not paying off, and it's just like, what are you doing? Like, this is, it's self-destruction. Okay. This is self-destruction, but it's different. It's different in ways that I've seen it before. This is a different type of self-destruction. Um, it's different. Why? 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 She thinks that it's another way. She thinks that if she does this, people will like her. So she's trying to create a version of herself that can draw people in. Does that make sense? Like, you know, like how sometimes people do things to for attention because they really don't like themselves. This is the same thing. It's doing it for attention and feeling like this is going to bring her what she wants. She really wants community. That's what she really wants. She wants a community where she is going to be the person that people love or come to for advice. She wants to be that person. Whatever that person is, she wants to be that person. So she does these things in an attempt, okay? It's weak glamour magic that doesn't work. And in doing it, she self-destructs and breaks down herself because she's trying to present to the world something that isn't even real. It's not reflected in reality. So even if people did like these these looks, when they see who the real person is, it's not going to work anyway. Okay? And because she doesn't have community, she tries to figure out, what can I do to make people like me? What can I do to be the center of attention? What can I do to bring people in, to draw people in? What can I do? Okay. She relies on the Christianity because, listen, the Christian bag is a good bag. Okay. Look at the Charlie Kirk event. The Christian bag is a good bag. Okay. I've seen so many spiritual workers switch to Christianity and they get all this following. The Christian bag is a good bag, but that's not even a good bag for her. Again, I'm not counting her money or anything like that. I don't know. I don't care about her money. But baby, that Christian bag isn't Christian bag in the way that a Christian bag normally bags, okay? It's not. And trying to present like this is all weak glamour magic, okay? It's weak glamour magic, but that's why. That's why, answering your question. Oh, child, that's a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. Yeah, bring us some oxtails, girl. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. This is someone with self-esteem issues. I don't know what happened to her at the, like, when you hear about like the critical events, the watershed moment, something happened to that woman when she was a child or in her teenage years that really, really made the person that we see today. I don't know what it is, but it was something serious. It was something serious. It really was. Fuzzy says she needs a white audience because they aren't as intuitive as black women. Fuzzy, go to the wall. Hey, sexy RN. Fuzzy, go to the wall. I mean, you're right, but go to the wall. Listen, the Christian bag is a good bag for people who can get the Christian bag. Okay. Everybody can't get the Christian bag. Okay, because listen, no one believes you. With the Christian bag, those people believe them. Okay. Those people who are getting a good Christian bag, they believe people believe them. Baby, no one believes you. You're saying it, but no one believes you. A soft place to land asks, is she secretly attracted to this man but feels rejected? Okay, listen. I don't know what happened because this is like the sixth, seventh time that this damn King of Wands that came up. Listen, it's either somebody in her life or she's energetically male identified. It's one of the two. Okay. And I don't pay attention to her like that to know. Okay. This is the damn King of Wands again. This is like the sixth, seventh time this thing came up in this damn reading. So again, it's either some man that she's interested in or wants, or heavily male identified. Now remember, male and female energies exist in all of us, okay? But for some people, for some men, the feminine mew is real pronounced, and for some women, the masculine male identified energy is real pronounced. So it's either one of the two, either very very masculine male identified, or it's some man in her energetic orbit that just ain't, okay. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. This is what I'm going to say. There was some type of money involved. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. There was some type of money involved, and then even the money wasn't enough. It was some type of money involved. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, that's all I'm gonna say. It was some type of money involved, and somebody thought they was gonna outsmart somebody else. That's all I'm gonna say, baby. Because this is messy. This is messy. This is messy. Okay, please like the video. Please do. Okay. V the one asks, is she suffering from mental illness? Okay, let's see what comes up. Let's see what comes up. Fuzzy said back in the day, she pretended that Dennis would be a good catch for her mama. I think I remember that. I think I remember that, baby. All I'm gonna say is some money was involved, but even money wasn't enough. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, let's answer this question. Is she suffering from mental illness? I am not a mental health professional. I am not. No. Mental illness? No. Energetically. Energetically speaking. Energetically speaking. She is suffering from lack of success. I know it's not a mental illness, but it's just like when people keep doing things and they're not successful, and they just keep doing things and they're not successful, she puts herself in certain situations because she's trying to figure out, how can I be successful in the thing I want to be successful in. So is it like schizophrenia or full on mental illness? No. It's not enough self-love. It's jealousy. It's jealousy, not enough self-love, because remember, she doesn't have a community. And she keeps putting herself in these compromising situations, trying to get attention, trying to be successful. No, 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 no. There's no pill. There is, and I've said it before. Some people really need to get off the internet. Some people really need to get off the internet or at least get off YouTube, right? Because and we have to think about things in terms of society right now. Right now, society says that respect and power comes from money, right? If you have a lot of money, you're rich, you're wealthy or whatever, that's one. Two, if you're a celebrity. Three, it's based on social media and the likes. Social media likes, social media influence, it's a currency, right? Those are the three currencies that we're dealing with right now as a society. I'm not counting her money at all, but she does not have the quote unquote influence and power on the social media that she wants. Because remember they said anybody can do social media, right? That's what they told us. Everybody cannot do social media. Okay. She's not getting the currency, the clicks, the views, she doesn't she wants to be worshipped. She wants to be worshipped. She wants to be the influencer. She wants to be that person. Okay. She is not. She wants to be that person and she is not. She puts herself in these various situations, these compromising situations, because she's trying to get to the success. She wants influence or power. She wants that. She wants that. Okay. And the people that she mentioned, okay, they have more of that influence, power, and social media and success than her. She wants to be that person. She wants that love and adoration. She's not getting it. So this a lot of this is self-esteem. A lot of this is self-esteem. Okay, a lot of this is self-esteem issues. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. So let me see something. Hold on one second. Let me check my messages. Oh, oh Lord. I got a message. I got a message. So I oh, that makes a lot of sense. So I would have to do I don't so a little birdie just sent me some information that is supposed to be her birthday. A little birdie just sent me some information that's supposed to be her birthday. So if the information is correct, I'm pretty sure my birdie is accurate. Okay, someone just sent me some information that will make her a Cancer sun. Okay, I can't pull up a chart for her because I don't know where she was born, but we can do a preliminary chart. If I had the city in place that she was born in. Um, child, interesting, interesting. Let me say something else. And this is not to get on anybody else. I have looked at the preliminary astrological chart for Sylvia. Sylvia could do so much more and be so much more if she applied herself energetically to other things. It's actually quite sad. Dimples Wimple says somewhere in New York, allegedly. You know? Yeah. Was it real panic in her video from being called out in 4K? I don't know what video you're talking about. Fuzzy goes, I don't know what video you're talking about. Listen, yes, it was panic because loss of control. Loss of control. Listen, like I said, I looked at Sylvia's preliminary chart because someone sent me Sylvia's information, right? Where she was born. Okay. And you can create a chart for noon. The major planetary aspects will not change. but we won't get any houses. Listen, all I'm gonna say is Sylvia has a grand trine in her chart. Yeah, it's Sylvia could do so much more if she harnessed that power and used it for something else. Um, but that's neither here nor there. So to answer this question, yeah, there was a little bit of panic because wasn't in control anymore. To answer this question, yeah, there was a little bit of panic because she wasn't in control anymore. She wasn't in control anymore and she couldn't be quote unquote the victim. So the actions that she took, it didn't work out. She couldn't be the victim and she wasn't in control anymore. Yep. Yeah, listen. Quick side note. If anyone wants me to look at their natal chart, schedule a natal chart reading with me. You need to have your birth date, your birth location, and the exact time. Okay, so say you were born July 4th, 1776 at 5:10 p.m. in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You will need that accurate information because I will look at your charts. I will look at your chart. I will tell you about yourself energetically. I will look at upcoming um we'll talk about the past eclipses. We'll talk about upcoming eclipses where they're going to be at in your chart. Um we can look into um significant events or if you have questions about, career or, just different stuff like that because your natal promise and things, I can see things about a person when I look at their chart, right? And it can help explain some things, about who you are as a person or, about some of the things that you've experienced in life, right? So, like I said, it's just a little plug, but my past astrological natal chart clients, they have said it's been very, very helpful and we've pinpointed some things and picked out some things and it was very helpful for them. So just side note. But yeah. So let's get to answering this question here. Let's get to answering this question here. Is there a romantic relationship between this woman and that man? Listen. Thank you so much, Starry Eyed. Starry Eyes. She put the link up there. She put the link up there from a website and go on and schedule whatever you need. Tarot reading, spiritual consultation, or astrological natal chart reading. Schedule what you need to schedule with me. Okay, I've seen a few of my clients here in this chat. They can tell you. Okay. I don't know what this is with money, honey. So, romantic relationship? No. No romantic relationship. There is a trickster relationship. There is a trickster relationship. What do I mean by that? People who be scheming, people that you can't trust, people who shapeshift. There's a trickster relationship, but it's gonna end bad. It's gonna end bad. It's gonna end bad. Yeah, this is yeah. It's not a strong relationship, but they have come together being tricksters. This is trickster energy. This is shape-shifting energy. This is energy of people making alliances because they're the same type of quote unquote demon, no pun intended. Um that's what this is. This is trickster energy. This is a relationship. Fuzzy said it. One demon defending another. It's not romantic. It's we the same type of nigga. That's what this is. It's gonna end bad though. It's gonna end bad. Yeah, she is. Yeah, narcissism is definitely spiritual because there is something inherently wrong with a person's energy and how they manifest their grievances with who they are to the world. Yeah, something is wrong with them. Mhm. 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 Thank you, girl. Thank you for keeping the oxtails warm, girl. JMM says something right here. She said she's probably mad that she couldn't connect and get in the circle with other content creators in the Nesto sector. Yeah, she would pop in and do super chats on at least two other channels. Absolutely. Remember, I told you she's on the outside. She's on the outside of this sector. And I'm going to say names in the sector. This is not for these people to catch strays. I'm just saying the names, the popular names in the Nesto sector. Nyla, Bougie, V. Lenore. Okay. And then when we're radiating out from that, you know, Dennis, right? Yeah, there are people who are part of this sector. She's on the outs with all of them. Okay. So when the sector has community and she doesn't have that community, she feels some type of way because remember, society said anybody can get on social media and do the social media thing and make it. That's not the case for everyone. That's not the case for everyone. Okay. She is on the outside. She has no online community. She's trying so hard to make people believe like she is okay. She is not okay. She is not okay. And so she thought that she could also do it by quote unquote allegedly, stealing ideas and things, from them. No. No, 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 no. And let me tell you something. If you have good relationships with people, people will actually help you. Okay? This is about relationship building. But since she wants to be the star, me, she can't build relationships. She schemes, she steals, she plots because she's trying to climb to the top. Okay. She doesn't understand that there is space for everyone, but she wants it to be all hers. Okay. You can't become someone else. You have to be your own hoe. And I say that respectfully. Be your own hoe, be your own nigga, be whoever you are. Okay. Whatever it is that you do you. But don't be stealing other people's concepts and all types of don't do that. Be who you are. Okay. Y'all need to go ahead and put up the be your own hoe. Thank you. Thank you, Starry Eyed. Thank you, Starry Eyed. Yeah, be your own hoe. Do you. Stop trying to steal everybody else's shit. But see, she whatever the natal promise is for her, she doesn't want that. She wants somebody else's natal promise. And that is the problem. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. All the throwing shots. Didn't they take your channels away? Oh, whoever that man is, I guess your husband, boyfriend, whatever. Like all the shots, it don't work. It don't work. And YouTube gave Nyla her channels back. So everyone who talking that shit, you don't talk it. Eat the shit. Just go and eat the shit because Nyla got her channels back because it was a bunch of ditzy ass hoes, men and women. Okay, hoe is a noun. It's a person, place, or thing. Okay, it's masculine and feminine. It was a bunch of people hating on. You can't hate on what Nyla has been given by God. Okay, you envy it. Again, you got you be your own hoe. Okay, all right. She said she need a white. That was funny, Fuzzy. That was funny. But yeah, like seriously, it's so strange. It's so strange. It's so strange. Thank you so much. V the one said you did a great reading for me before. You're always on point. I will be scheduling. Thank you so much for that. One demon defending another. Listen. Hmm. Yeah. Sorry, I said, but also she doesn't know how to get along with other people. It's like she has to be the best of. Yeah. Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. She doesn't have community because she is not secure with herself as a person. It's so weird. May this type of shit never grace my doorstep. You hear me? Trying to become someone that's not respect. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, be your own hoe, be your own hoe. She wants other people to shine instead of standing on her own. She doesn't like herself. Yes, 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 yes. Mhm. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like seriously, the whole all and it's a group of them, a group of fucking weirdos. No pun intended. Like it's a group of them. Nyla is the vibe. It's not her channels. It's not Nyla is the vibe. Nyla is the vibe. I've known Nyla for 3 years now. Not Nyla is the vibe. Okay, Nyla is the vibe. It's also why y'all won't ever get me more than this on these YouTube streets because I don't need nobody trying to find out where my man work or how much money I got or you don't really live the life that you do. Yes, honey, I do. Matter of fact, I'm on a flight next week. Okay, I'm on another flight next week. Okay, I'm on another flight next week. So people need to be content in who they are, but you know, it's weird. All right, y'all. Y'all have any more questions or are we done? You know, listen, and the throwing of the jabs and stuff like that, the whole in the stream, what did the tarot card say? Well, baby, this is what the cards have to say today. You either agree with it or you don't. You either agree with it or you don't. I don't care. But energetically, we had to get down to brass tacks. And this is what spirit has said. This is what spirit has said. Thank you, Fuzzy. Uh Fuzzy said, "Baby Q be living good." Yeah, listen, like I said, I'm on a flight next week. I'm on a flight next week. Um, I don't even know when I'm gonna come back home. It doesn't matter. I'm be with my husband. It don't matter when we come back home, as long as we're together, right? So, like I said, I'm on a flight next week. I just got back last Friday. Was on a flight because I flew out last Monday on a flight. So, like I don't need people trying to figure out what do I do, who am I, what is my listen. All you need to worry about is this tarot, magic, esoteric, astrological information. You don't need to see my face. You can see these hands. You can see these cards. You don't need to know nothing else about me. Okay? That's it. That's all. Yeah. So, anywho, are we good on the questions? Did anyone have any other questions? Because, and listen, let me tell y'all this. I would actually help more people if more people didn't call what I did the devil or shit like that. Listen, I can tell y'all, every one of the people who have been my clients, and I told them how to do that magic, baby, their lives are going in the right direction. Okay, so yes, I'm a witch, an occultist, whatever you want to call me. That's fine. Okay, but I do my damn thing. Okay, yeah, throw up the blue hearts for Nyla, baby. Mm-hmm. Throw up the blue. My clients are in the chat. They in the chat. They can tell you. Okay, I had one client email me talking about something. She had an all expense paid trip to Morocco, baby. I see her in the chat. I ain't gonna call her name out, but she was doing what I told her to do, and she had her an all expense paid trip to Morocco, baby. So y'all can say my ladies are getting it in. Okay, my ladies are getting it in. And I would help more of you motherfuckers, but too many of y'all like to call what I do the devil and evil and shit. So go ahead and scrounge and y'all go and play in the dirty sandbox over there. Me and my ladies over here, we're getting it in. Okay, we're getting it in over here. Okay. So yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Can somebody put the link in the chat for Berry Muffin? Berry Muffin said, "I'm sorry, but can I get the link for a reading with Miss Q?" Yes. Yes. Listen. Berry Muffin said, "We know you cute." I try. I try. Like I said, I was, last Saturday I had on my crop top, my cute crop top with my linen skirt. I was out, my stomach and stuff without, but I was real cute though. I was real cute though. I was real cute. When I sit down, I got a little bit of the fupa right here. Just a little bit, but that's fine. I'm very round and I like it. Okay, so are we good? Are we good, y'all? Listen, if we're good, I'm gonna get out of here. If we're not good, if there are any other questions that you want me to answer, now is the time. Whatever. D-Dub, you already getting in. You already getting in. You already getting in, girl. I got your email the other day, girl. I got your email the other day, girl. You gonna be in. You gonna be in. Fuzzy says she's absolutely beautiful, y'all. I see why she's spoiled. Thank you, Fuzzy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm blushing now. Thank you so much, Fuzzy, for your kindness. Thank you for your kindness. Fuzzy knows what I look like, and Journey with Korean knows what I look like, and Nyla knows what I look like. Those are the only 3 people on YouTube who know what I look like. But round is a shape too. It is. That's right. That's right, girl. I am round. I got some round rackage going on up here. I got some melons going on up here. They are very round. Okay. But yeah, y'all, if we don't have any other questions, I'm gonna get out of here. I will say tomorrow we're going to get into Esoterica Obscura episode 3. Listen, it's so much shit going on with Disney and that damn Mickey Mouse. We are only going to begin to peel back the layers on that tomorrow. Okay. I started the Esoterica Obscura series where I will be examining and showing you the esoterics, the energetics, the spiritual, the magical of things in everyday life. Okay. And we're going to be continuing our Washington, D.C. Freemasonry connection. We moving on to Disney tomorrow. Okay. So if you are interested in that, please make sure you join me tomorrow at 3:00 California time for that, because baby, I have receipts. I have receipts, baby. When they say, quote unquote, the Freemasonry, the Illuminati, and it's everywhere, baby, I'm going to show you. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm going to get out of here. I love you all so very much. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for my members, my clients, the super chats, y'all chilling with me. We are a small community over here, but we are mighty. Okay. Fuzzy said Disney definitely used magic to pop off. It's literally the most magical place on earth. Listen. I have to show y'all the links. I have to show y'all the links, and I'm just gonna show y'all the receipts. And it may get a little interesting. So, like I said, if you like that type of stuff, we're gonna be more of you have asked me to do more of like the esoteric type stuff, and I'm listening to you all. Okay, so we're going to get into it. I found some shit that was just like, are you fucking serious? So, we're gonna start getting into that tomorrow. So I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in these YouTube streets. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Take care. Go eat some tacos today. Bye bye.